What's up, beautiful people? Trust your intuition for divinely guiding you to this particular reading, all about your psychic gifts of the billions of videos on YouTube. You were led to this particular one. Trust that instinct, trust that pull. There is a message in here for you to see what your psychic powers are. So as you can see, this is a pick a card reading. We got 3 groups today. So group 1, we have this really pretty lapis lazuli pendulum. All right, for group 2, we have this really pretty red glass crystal ball. And for group 3, we have this very magical palm right here. So go ahead, pause the video if you need to. I always love to pause the video, kind of see which groups are breathing out at me, which one's really calling me in. I'm sure you all have your own way of doing this. So go ahead, do that, and I will see you in your reading. What's good, group 1? You guys chose this really pretty lapis lazuli pendulum right here. So let's see what's going on in this reading, what your psychic powers are. So the first thing I want to say is that lapis lazuli, it's blue. So blue is the color of the throat chakra, our 5th chakra. So there's something with communication. I feel like whatever you speak, it comes to life and light. There's something about your voice. Your voice resonates. Your voice is your power. So there's definitely something about you having the ability to speak and then it coming about. I'm getting something with speak and see with that eye right there. But let's see what's going on. I am going to do a little pendulum read at the end of this. So get your question ready. Maybe there will be a question that kind of organically pops up. But we have safe travel, which is kind of interesting. That makes me think of the pendulum energy, how it kind of goes back and forth. Okay, so this is going to be a very random but specific message for you, group 1. I believe that you guys have the gift of protection, safety, especially when you travel. So when you're on a plane, when you're in a car, always know you're going to be protected. And because you are protected, the people around you, the people you're connected to, let's say you're on a flight, they're also going to be protected because you are simply on board. There's something about this energy. 3 plus 0 breaks down to a 3. So there's something with 3 energy, and 3 to me is like I'm getting the Holy Trinity. That's what I'm hearing in my head. There's something about your guides, your celestial beings that are kind of watching over you, your ancestors. They're always making sure that you're safe whenever you're trying to get somewhere, right? Even if you've been in a car accident, I'm hearing that they're always protecting you. So there's something about, even if, I don't even feel like it's going to ever be dire with you guys in any terms of travel, but I feel like even if that were the case, you're always going to be good and the people with you are always going to be good. So there's this energy of safety, protection. I love that so much. And I'm getting something about your voice with this. Always manifest safe travel, safe protection before you go on the road, before you go on a flight, because I feel like there's something with that in particular about getting from one place to the other. It's funny, we have the 8 of Wands in reverse, which would be travel upright, but in reverse, there's a slowed energy, and we have the Ace of Wands. So we have Sag energy, Aries, Sag, Leo right here with the Ace of Wands. So 8 of Wands is go, 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 but in reverse, there's a halted energy. And then we have the Ace of Wands in reverse. So upright, I would say that this is like, you're starting a new adventure, you're going on new travel, but in reverse, this feels like you're kind of slowing down your energy. Let's see why that is. We have the 9 of Cups, wish come true, dream fulfillment. We have the 7 of Cups here, which is taking a look at your options. By the way, 9 of Cups is Pisces energy. 7 of Cups is Scorpio energy. And then we have the 4 of Cups in reverse, Cancer energy. So we have Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. I tried to combine Pisces and Cancer. Wow. Anyway. So this really feels like I'm getting something about like conscientious travel or conscientious safety, like putting safety first. The Nine of Cups indicates that whatever it is that you look at, you can have anything you want, group one. But the Seven of Cups, there's a lot of options in front of you. And the Four of Cups, it's almost like in reverse. You're trying to get yourself out of a rut. This feels like narrowing down your options, but being very conscientious of those options. So whether that's travel in particular, or, you know, it's like knowing that you have like this innate power within you, this inherent power. It's almost like using, like being very particular with how you exert that power and what direction you put that energy in. Because I feel like with this Nine of Cups, Seven of Cups, you know that you can be, do, or have anything you want. But there's this energy with the Four of Cups, like being very conscientious, not just, you know, giving it away to anybody, because he's kind of rejecting this cup right here that's coming to him. So in reverse, it's like, you know what, I'm going to get out of this energy where, you know, all access pass, only few shall pass. I'm hearing only the few shall pass. So there's something about, because you are such a divine being, literally by birthright, right? You get on a flight, everyone's safe. You get in the car, everyone's safe. It's almost like you realize you have this crazy power where your spirit guides are always looking out for you. So I feel like there's something about being mindful of where you put that power. It's like you already know you're powerful. That's what drew you to this video. Take out the last one I just heard. We have the white buffalo. Interesting. I want to see what it says in the deck about this. Should say in the guide booklet. Okay, let's see what it says about the white buffalo. 49. Okay. We have white buffalo brought the sacred traditions to the indigenous American peoples. She stepped from the clouds to help the Lakota people survive. The white buffalo holds out a sacrifice pipe, a sacred pipe, sacrifice pipe, wow, filled with tobacco as a peace offering. It's time to restore harmony to the world. Be mindful of spirituality in your life. So I'm getting something about you bring peace, you attract peace, you magnetize to peace wherever you are in the world. I feel like you might be well-traveled, or you want to travel, or you feel inclined to travel. But even if you're kind of more of a homebody, it's because you're being very mindful of where you go. Because wherever you go, it's going to be a gift to the people in that area. And I'm hearing these are some powerful manifestors to have attracted you. So do know that the people you come into contact with, nothing is a coincidence. We have the Death Mother coming out. Let's see what it says about the Death Mother. All right. You are feeling tied down to something that no longer serves you. Free yourself. And it's funny with that travel energy and the Eight of Wands in reverse and the Ace of Wands, that could also be feeling tied down, feeling like you can't make a move. But I feel like there's also something about letting go, right? With the Seven of Cups and the Four of Cups in reverse, it's like you're looking at your options, but then you're only choosing the one that really sits well with your soul, sits right with your soul. There feels, I don't know, I'm feeling like this energy of peace, protection, and something about letting go, leaving the old behind. They're telling me to take out a third one. Okay. Okay, or a fourth one. I said you are a gift wherever you go. Of course that's going to come out. Yeah, group one, you're definitely a divine gift. I feel like you're something that doesn't come around often. You're like that person that's kind of rare or very rare. Be careful of stepping into situations you may not be able to get out of. Retreat from complicated situations. And that, I also feel like you're a mediator. I feel like you bring the peace to situations, but I also feel like that's the energy of being very mindful of where you're putting your energy, where you're putting your good juju. So the Sun Bear wanted to hop out too. I'm going to put it over here and this one over here. So let's see what it says about the Sun Bear. Number 63, here we go. Summon the strength to help steady your spirit. Listen to your intuition and let it guide you. There's literally a lot of words in here about spirit and spiritual and intuition. So There's something it's like trust the feeling, trust the hunches. You're always going to be right because you innately feel what's right. This is not about logic. This is literally about trusting that gut feeling. And I feel like there's something about not letting everybody in. I feel like maybe you used to do that. You used to be really nice, really welcoming, really accepting. But then you're kind of realizing not everyone is for me. Not everyone, in this world is on my wave. And I have to be very mindful of where I put this gift and send this gift. Because you are a blessing to whoever you come across, Group 1. And I know this is about your psychic powers, but I think that it's just like innately who you are is a gift. It's like a spiritual gift to people. Alchemy, luck, yeah, exactly. Whenever you come into contact with somebody, anybody, whether it's, a complete stranger, whether it's someone they're very lucky to have you around, right? When you think about what luck is, it's blessed energy, right? It's fortunate energy. It's abundant energy. And with the gift here in that 9 of Cups, you are the gift. You are the blessing. So this is about more than just, you're clairvoyant or you're able to hear really well. This is literally about who you are, who your spirit is, Group 1. I love that. Okay. Let's get more for Group 1. This is my final deck before we go into the charms, and I'm hearing either flip it over or shuffle. Shuffle. Group 1's psychic gift. Although I feel like you are literally the gift. It's not even just a matter of what you can do. It's just your spirit. I'm kind of getting that with the Death Mother too. There's something about your spirit. Tell me more for Group 1. So we have the spilled milk. Regret, accidents happen. Don't sweat the small stuff. Let it go. Minor problems, clean up time. There's definitely something about letting go. And I want to take out that first one. Unchanged at this time, the situation is stable and unlikely to change. There was something else about stability on one of these cards. It might have been Sun Bear. But there's something about your stability. I'm getting that with the safe travel, protection. I think it's even more than just, planes and cars and modes of transportation. It's like wherever you go, wherever your path is, you are watched by celestial beings. You're looked after. You're cared for by the divine. And anyone who is in that vicinity is going to be receiving that same energy. So this feels like, if you're focused on, little bits of bullshit, things pissing you off, remember that also is where you're putting your energy. So don't manifest that. Only keep manifesting your dreams, what you want to have come true. And a lot of this, again, is going to be done through your voice. Now I'm here to take out the pendulum, ask a question, and let's see what happens. So the way I do pendulums, Group 1, up and down is yes and no, right? It's really more yes when it's moving back and forth, right? Maybe is kind of in between, slowing down a little bit, and then no is still. So go ahead and ask your question. We're going to see what the pendulum says. I'm getting a maybe leaning towards a yes, and the way that it was moving diagonal. It's almost like I feel like you're going to get a easy way to something. Instead of going like up and around, it's like going straight for it. So I love that, Group 1. I also saw that it really started moving at 11:11, so that made me super happy. But let's see what's going on in the charms for you. Breaking out my spirit box. It's funny, with that milk, I just got this download. It's like mama milk, right? It's like whenever you're in the vicinity, everyone's cared for, everyone's protected. You could even be like planting or nurturing something. Maybe you are a mama. Makes sense with that Death Mother. All right, give me something for Group 1 through the charms. Yes, you bring the sunlight to everything. That's what the sunflower represents. We have tea. Why am I hearing breaking tea? There's something about, you're a good communicator. It definitely goes with that throat chakra energy on the lapis lazuli. I feel like there's something about you make people happy just by communicating with them. You're a lot of fun. Dolphins for me signify a lot of fun, play. I feel like there's something about your energy. It's not just like protection. It's not just like mother mode all the time. You're playful. You're fun. You have a good time. And you got this fire to you with this dragon energy. I think that's funny coming out with those, 2 wands. There's something about, I feel like sacred energy because I get fire breathing dragon energy. I think of a lair. I think of a knight trying to save a princess or something. But it's like the dragon is protecting something. So again, you are a huge protector, group 1. Like your energy just being somewhere automatically screams everyone in the vicinity is going to be protected. So I love that so much. That was very specific. I thought I was going to get like, clairvoyant or, you hear very clearly, but I love that one too. So I hope this resonated. If you're interested in a personal reading, head on over to themoonempress.com. Otherwise, I will catch you later, group 1. Hello, my beauties from group 2. Trust your intuition for divinely guiding you to this particular reading, all about your psychic gifts, your powers. Let's see what they are. So you guys chose this red crystal ball. It's glass. So I'm getting immediately, some of you are clairvoyants, right? You can see, you're able to kind of more than see into the future. I feel like you're the type of person that's like, oh, I bet that's going to happen. And then it comes about. Or it's just kind of like you're saying it in passing and then it actually happens. I'm getting something with an eagle here. There's something about flying. I feel like I'm getting an aerial point of view, right? And that kind of is seeing into the future. It's the ability to kind of look at things from a bird's eye view instead of the 3D perspective. You're looking at things from a 5D perspective. Higher point of view, able to predict the future. I'm saying it now. It's more seeing the future than anything. Oh my God. I promise you I did not look at these cards. I'm not surprised to see that either. So we have jealousy. And it's funny, we have this year's energy, 23. So I feel like you're really coming to terms with being able to see very clearly, especially this year. Some of you could be 23, 2 plus 3 breaks down to a 5. 5 is usually a conflict energy. It's between 0 and 10. So there could be something about like being in the middle. Maybe you kind of feel like you're just like average in the middle of life. Whatever it is, you're not average. So there's something here. I feel like people are actually jealous of your gifts. Even if they don't even outwardly know it. It's almost like a subconscious jealousy. I'm also getting something about the dream state with this. Like you might be able to see very clearly in your dreams. We have the devil coming out. Interesting that we have jealousy and the devil. Okay, Capricorn energy. We have the 9 of Wands. Give me more for group 2. Sagittarius energy. We have the Queen of Swords. Libra energy. The 4 of Pentacles, Capricorn energy, and the Queen of Wands, Aries energy. Some people look at that as Leo. There's a lot of fire sign energy here. Let me move this so that it's a little bit more centered. Okay, group 2. With the devil and the 9 of Wands, I'm getting shutting out the devil, which of course I love to see that. But I feel like people that are giving you this evil eye, that are jealous of your talents, of whatever it is, it might not even be your psychic gifts, but it's almost like I feel like you attract jealous energy because of who you are naturally. There's something with toxic attachments in the devil and the 9 of Wands. It's like you're shutting out that energy. Queen of Swords, you're only allowing in the most powerful, the most beautiful. The Queen of Swords sees very clearly. And I'm getting something with imagination, literally the crystal ball right there. There's something about clear seeing. You are a clairvoyant, group 2. 4 of Pentacles, though. This is being in poverty and lack energy, and then we have the Queen of Wands. It's like, now you don't see me, now you do. The Queen of Wands is able to manifest. She's able to turn something, or nothing I should say, into something, because she's very creative. She's a boss bitch. I feel like, or this is going from like broke to nope. There's something about your ability. It's like abracadabra is what I'm getting, group 2. Even with the amethyst right there, there's something about intuition. Like I didn't even mention that for group 1 and I had the amethyst out, but I feel like there's something about your innate power, innate ability to see. This could be through dreaming, daydreaming. It's like you see things. Even her eyes on the Queen of Wands are super big. There's something that I feel like, yeah, it's all about seeing for you. Whether it's in your mind's eye or reality, you are able to see the future. See what's to come. Give me more for group 2. What is it that group 2 needs to see about their ability to see or further magical abilities? Psychic abilities for group 2. Psychic abilities for group 2. All right, we have the koi fish. Ooh, 3 came out. Okay. We have the koi fish, we have the spring, and we have Luna moth. I'm going to take out one mer for you. One mer for group 2. Oh, that one came out crazy. Okay. I'm hearing eye opening instantly with the spring and the gate. Spring to me is things popping up, and the gate is open energy. So it's like you're opening your eye is popping open. Let's see what's going on, because these have very specific definitions and meanings. So let's go to the koi fish, number 55. I also feel like you attract a lot of angel numbers. You are ready to transform. Good prosperity and wealth are on their way. And that's what I was saying. You're going from broke to nope. Yeah, in Japanese myth, the koi fish swims upstream along the Yellow River. Once it conquers its many challenges and reaches the river's head, it transforms into a majestic dragon. So there is an energy of alchemy. It also says it's a symbol of aspiration of good fortune. So I feel like there is a lot of like really good energy opening up for you. So we have for the gate, look deeper into the situation. What you want lies on the other side. Just step through. It's funny that it starts with look deeper. So there is something about looking and seeing and vision here. Then let's go to the spring, number 13. Allow water to cure you. Release your emotions and anxieties. So, of course, water is reflective energy. Water definitely holds memory. So there is something about seeing through water. And then we have the Luna moth, number 43, breaks down to a 7. Very divine energy. It's time to transform. That word transform keeps popping up. It's time to transform bad habits into good ones. Take a healthy break from your obsessions to gain revelations. Revelations, revealing. There's something revealing itself to you, group 2. I feel like, I don't know if this is something you've already seen or it's coming to you. Love that we're using the eyes on here. Give me something for group 2. Enhance. Yes, things are going from less pixelated to more pixelated, or I should say more pixelated to less pixelated. Things are getting clearer. Then we have focus. Things are coming into focus, group 2. They're telling me to take that one out. I don't know if this has already happened or it's happening as we speak. It feels like things are coming into more focus, into more clarity, into a more, it's like the veil is lifting for you. All right, give me more for group 2. And it's funny, we have the gate, I just realized, and the 9 of Wands almost looks like a gate. So I feel like, yeah, it's like the gate is unlocking here. Give me more for group 2, their psychic abilities, their magical powers, their talents, their gifts. What do they need to see? Tell me more about this eye-opening energy, this enhanced energy, this revelatory energy. What's being revealed to group 2? What's this energy? Thank you. We have swords and scales. Of course, we have that with the Queen of Swords. So Libra energy, truth, justice, due process by the book, appeal, balance, legal matters, hear me out, cut to the chase. And when you make a decision, especially legally, it usually is, you know, in relation to seeing clearly. I feel like because you're able to see clearly, there's something about getting things in order better. Right? Even if you just think about something as simple as cleaning up a house, like when you have the vision in your mind of how clean you want things to be or where you want things to be put, it's like there's an orderly energy to that. Give me more for group 2. What does group 2 need to know about their magical psychic abilities? to take this one out because it looked like it wanted to come out. So we have 2 6s. Bedroom, sexual fulfillment, intimacy, sensual pleasure, love affair, astral travel, dream time. And I told you there is something about your dreams. And then we have repairman. Again, Libra energy. Repair, fine tune, heal, fix, upgraded, restore. I am getting something with like, it's like I'm getting this image of an opening eye. Like when you first wake up and things are like a little bit discombobulated, and then it kind of gets more clear as you fully awaken. There's something about awakening. The great awakening is what I'm hearing. I feel like you're finally going through it. I feel like you've been going through it. You're like, I have more awakening to do, but yes, you do. It's like you never realized things could be so good, group 2. I love that. Let's see what's coming through the spirit box in your charms. What does group 2 need to know about their ability to see? All right, so we have be inspired. And I feel like because you are a visionary, because you're able to see so clearly in your mind's eye, because before it becomes a manifestation, you are going to inspire other people. So then we have this little freaky kind of unicorn horse guy. There is definitely something magical about unicorns. But I'm also getting like, I'm hearing, I don't know, this is very specific. I'm hearing the way the horse is made. You can kind of see, you know, the bones through. I don't know why I'm getting something about like, it makes me think of like making the sausage, right? In order to see more clearly, you're going to have to, and to open your eyes, you're going to have to see things, right? And I feel like there's something about like x-ray vision, seeing through. Yeah, oh my God, we have bone, literally. There's something about seeing through a bone. I'm actually getting like not a freaky energy, don't freak out about that, but I'm seeing something about, some of you could even be, you know, radiologists or going into that, or something to do with x-rays. But I am getting something about, I'm hearing this message, be mindful of your bones, maybe drink a little bit more milk, get some more calcium. But there is something about the bone, it's like x-ray vision. Oh my God, we have another unicorn. I love it. We have 2 unicorns, because I feel like when you kind of start from scratch, it almost looks like, you know, this is how the unicorn is made and this is what it becomes. It's like there is something with transformation. And it's funny that she's got her eyes closed, this Hello Kitty. You are literally opening your eyes, and I feel like that's the transformation. You're completely exiting the matrix. You might have thought you exited it before, but it's like becoming more and more and more. There's black obsidian that was just kind of like on the side of my table that I had to show you guys. They wanted me to show you this. I feel like there's something about seeing what other people can't see. In other words, a visionary. So this is, yeah, your psychic ability is clairvoyance. You are able to see so clearly things before they happen, things before they come to fruition. Imagine and it will be yours. That's what I'm hearing. So I hope this resonated, group 2. If you are interested in a personal reading, head on over to themooniempress.com. Otherwise, I will catch you later in another reading very soon. What's good, group 3? Trust your intuition for divinely guiding you to this reading out of the billions of readings that exist on YouTube. There's probably not billions, millions, whatever. But yes, this is your reading all about your psychic gifts, your psychic powers. You guys chose the magical palm here. So instantly, I'm hearing palmistry. Some of you are really good at literally reading palms. I feel like you guys are just good in general at reading energy. You can read a room, you can read someone's face, you can read someone to filth. It's funny. We literally have the eye too, so I feel like there is something with clairvoyance for some of you. And literally with the palm, I'm getting something with tarot readings. You might be very into tarot readings, right? This ain't your first rodeo with a pick a card, but there's definitely something about working with your hands. I feel like your hands might be magical too. You might, yeah, you could read tarot cards. We have trust coming out. Okay. So I feel like, well, I'm hearing just trust me, bro. You know, people say that when, you know, you're on Twitter and they're like, what's your source? And then they're like, source, trust me, bro. I feel like when you say that, it's actually real. Like your hunches are actually on point, group 3. We have the Eight of Cups, transition energy, Pisces energy. We have the Sun, interesting, Leo energy. We have the Ace of Cups, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio in reverse. Let me move this up a little bit. We've got the Queen of Cups, Cancer energy in reverse. And then we have the Page of Swords, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. Okay. Group 3, you're walking away from something with the Eight of Cups. Transition, moving on energy. And then I see the Sun. It's like you're walking into the sunlight. The Sun is the brightest card in the deck. Light, clarity, seeing, happy. It's like you're moving on to happy, but you're moving into like a very bright place. I feel like you bring the light to wherever you go. We have the Ace of Cups. It's funny because on the Trust card, this almost looks like a light in the midst of darkness, a shadow. So yeah, we have the Ace of Cups in reverse, exhausted energy, right? The cuppeth is depleted. Same with the Queen of Cups in reverse. This can be about a low vibration when it's in reverse, or a very tired vibration, or it's just like, I ain't got it to go on, right? I ain't got the energy right now. But it feels like you're bringing this energy to people. I don't think this is you. I think this is other people. Or this could even be people doubting you in your intuitive gifts, because Cups energy, water energy is very intuitive. So I feel like there's something either about people doubting you, and you bring, it's like, well, I'll just show you. Or you're bringing to the light to people's dark spaces. We have the Page of Swords. So I feel like you're kind of just beginning your journey, right? You might have been on it even for a few years, but with this Page energy, this is a younger energy. The Swords is really all about communication, intellect, thinking. So I feel like you're really realizing that your thoughts are turning into things. I'm hearing something about your choices. You're making the right choices. All right, let's get more for group 3. Tell me about their psychic abilities. And it's funny, he's got both hands on the swords right there. So I do think there is something with your hands. Maybe you talk with your hands a lot. We have the Luna Moth. I love that we have the Luna and then the Sun. We're going to take 3 more for group 3. Psychic abilities, psychic gifts, psychic powers for group 3. 1 more for group 3. Why am I hearing take the 1 out on the bottom? There's 2 that wanted to come out. I feel like there's a lot that wants to come out for you, group 3. All right, we have Luna Moth, Koi Fish, the Gate. These are a lot of the same cards as group 2. Maybe you struggle between group 2 and group 3. We have the Architect, the Silence, and the Tiger. Okay. Why am I hearing the Silence of the Tiger? So let's see what it says for the Architect, number 11. I feel like you guys attract a lot of angel numbers too. Maybe you see 1 1 1 1 1 a lot, 11 11, 111. Create your own. Wow, I almost read that as create your own issues. I feel like that was divine though. It's funny. This comes with another eye energy. So there's something about not only the eye vision, but you create your life. I create my life. Create your own life or issues. Use your mental powers to manifest desires. So there's definitely something about your thought, your ability to think something, and it comes to fruition. Let's see what it says about the Silence. 4 to 5. Seek out a place of stillness to hear what you need. Take time to meditate. No amount of clarity or visualization is possible without distancing oneself from the noise of the world. So there's definitely something about stepping out, tuning into yourself. And that could also be this energy, Ace of Cups, Queen of Cups in reverse, like needing to really tune in. I feel like a lot of you could be Cancers watching this. Because as a Cancer, I know we know, like, you know, we need to go in our shells sometimes. Very necessary to replenish ourselves. The Gate, look deeper into the situation. What you want lies on the other side. Just step through. This feels like a very deep energy. You know what? I'm going to take this one out because it was just calling to me. The Seer. Where do I want to put this? And the one from the bottom, the Death Mother, which is all about letting go. I want to see what it says for Luna Moth. It's time to transform bad habits into good ones. Take a healthy break from your obsessions to gain revelations. There's a lot about revealing. With the Death Mother, the gate is opening, right? You go in silence to see more clearly, to visualize. We literally have the seer. But I feel like it's more than just seeing. It's about seeing in your mind's eye, thinking about something, focusing on it, and then watching it manifest. Why am I hearing plan of attack with the tiger? 69. Let's see what it says. Overcome adversity through personal power. Exert a strong will to push through tough times. And I think that's what you're doing with the Eight of Cups and the Sun. You're only moving into positive energy. You're only moving into energy that feels really good, that feels right to you. And for the koi fish, let's see. 55, again, yeah, you guys could definitely be attracting a lot of angel numbers. 555, 55. You're ready to transform. Good prosperity and wealth are on their way. There's a lot about wealth. There's a lot about like focusing on an energy and then watching it come to fruition, prosperity. Yeah, there's something about like knowing that it's all about focusing your energy somewhere and then watching it come to fruition. You've been doing this all life long, whether you realize it or not. Why do I feel like it's this one? Infinite, yes. And then, of course, we have that eye of the snake looking in. So I'm getting something with infinity, too. Infinity is a state of being. There's something about infinite energy. It's like in the next life, you're going to go on and on because you are light. You are like the power. Even with that Death Mother energy, that trust, it's like your light will never die. It'll never dim. It'll never fade. Group 3. I feel like this kind of reminds me of Group 1's reading. You have aspects of Group 1 and 2. Definitely, you know, Group 2 had a lot of clairvoyance energy, and I feel like you have that, but there's also this energy of like this innate gift that Group 1 had. But for you, it's Group 1's was more about protection energy, and I feel like for you, it's more about the ability to have a clear thought and then see it come to fruition. So we have inventor, a visionary, mastermind, modern era, innovation, imagination, right? Creative, gadgets, technology. I knew I had that imagination stone out for a reason. You have the gift of imagination. We have Leo energy there. You're definitely able to think about something and then watch it come to fruition. This feels like the power of focus. I'm hearing be mindful of where you put your thoughts, Group 3. Give me one more for Group 3. There's psychic abilities, psychic gifts, psychic powers. Some of you could be really good. Maybe you're even thinking about starting an app or something. That could be that technology energy. We have uncertain at this time. The situation or outcome is undetermined. 7 energy, which is a very divine number. I feel like there's something that you're wondering about, right? But it's almost like realize that nothing is outside of you. You have the power. You can imagine a situation to go exactly how you want it to be, and it will come to fruition that way. This is all about learning how to place your thoughts. We have childhood, love it. 6, Pisces energy, innocence, playful, growing, friendship, lightness. Yes, lightness of being. New beginnings, no worries, growth. Yeah, this is about realizing that all the power is in your imagination. It's in your mind. This is the power of your subconscious mind, the power of your imagination. You think it and it comes to fruition, Group 3. That's the work. It's not even action, how you think it's action. It's just seeing it in your mind's eye, imagining it, and then watching it come to light. There's a lot about you being the light. All right, tell me something for Group 3. I'm going to take out a charm with my right. You got a lot of charms, group 3. Yeah, you're a very attractive energy, either physically or just magnetism wise, because this is the world's, like one of the world's most lovely attractions, the Eiffel Tower. So I feel like you attract a lot of people to you. And you could have, with this friends forever, I'm getting that on your journey. You may have lost a lot of friends because I'm hearing, for some of your friends, I'm just going to say what I hear, you're too weird for them, right? It's like you are very much into the spirituality, imagining, law of attraction, law of magnetism, law of assumption. And people are kind of like, what are you talking about? Like, I'm just trying to live life. I'm trying to have fun. Like, we don't need to manifest all the time. But you're like, actually, that's all life is manifestation, is imagining, is thinking about things. So I feel like you're being led on another journey. You're going somewhere, maybe even far away from home, because I'm getting with the Eiffel Tower, it's a far away place for most people. Yeah, you're floating, you're following your intuition, like this sea turtle, creating your own path. I love this with the paint set. Yeah, you're creating your own way. I'm getting that with the intertwined snakes on the infinite energy. I feel like sometimes you feel like a very old soul, like a dinosaur. That's what I'm getting with this. But it's because it's like your soul has either been here many, many, many times before or lived many lives before. And I feel like you will live many more lives after this one. But there's something about like feeling as old as a dinosaur. And maybe that's why you're a little too weird for people. You know, you're not like the normal person. And that is your power. So we have the rib cage. Maybe some of you are practicing breath work. You know, our ribs protect our lungs. And it's funny because this is kind of like that same area, that rib cage right here. And you can see right through. So I kind of got this energy with group 2, like X-ray vision. I'm getting that for you guys too. But it's more like you're seeing it clearly before it manifests. And I feel like that sea turtle, that beautiful kind of blue clear energy, that's like, it's a sign that you are seeing things very, very clearly. You no longer have to be uncertain ever, because you are the one determining every event with your imagination. Your power is your imagination, group 3. So I hope this resonated. I just want to show you, it says the gift at the top. I feel like that is your imagination. The path. So I hope this resonated. Thank you so much for watching. If you're interested in a personal reading, head on over to themoonempress.com. Otherwise, I'll catch you later, group 3.